Hello friends and welcome. I'm Sarah Liz. I am so excited. There are tons and tons of crafty Labor Day sales this weekend. I want to be respectful of your time, so I'm going to move through things as quickly as I can, and I'm organizing a little differently in the description box below the video to try to help you out. So what you'll find is like here's Spellbinders, and this fire sale is amazing. So for them, I've organized by $5, $7 picks, and it will bring you to a visual supply list so you can find all the $5 deals because they didn't organize it that way this time. Other times I will link to like my favorite sale deals or the clearance deals. For some of them, I'm going to link to like what are my favorites. So hopefully this will help you out. Sometimes it will link directly to the store. Sometimes it will link to that visual supply list. All of them are affiliate links. If you use my links, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. I love making cards and making card videos and sharing inspiration, but you know this is not an inexpensive hobby that we love. And so if you use my links, the store pays me a small commission from that sale. It doesn't cost you anything at all. And so thank you so much for that. So Spellbinders is having a fire sale on previous club kits. Some of these kits were as recent as May, but I've gone through and organized them for you by price and my favorites, right? Not all the $5 stuff, just the stuff I think is really good. So I love this one. The girl is fine, but like the pie and the tree and the present, I have put on so many different cards. Where I can, I will put pictures up of the cards I've made since we're doing this on screen instead of on my desktop. So here are some of those small elements I was talking about. It's got the girl with the tree and the present and the pie. And I just used these two elements and stuck them in something else. They're just the perfect size to add on to something else. I also love these outlined sentiments. Just something about the font. I just love that font. I think it's really beautiful. $5. Then I don't have this one, but look at this. Look how pretty that is. And those will layer together really quickly. Originally $27, small die of the month. That's $5. These spring gnomes are stinking cute. I love a gnome. I just do. And you can put like bunny ears on them and stuff. There might be coordinating dies still available. I was moving pretty quickly this morning to get this all put together. So if I can find coordinating dies, I will link those as well. Look at this guy. It's this pop-up gumball machine. This came out maybe last year and I was blown away. $5. It's the APG is sort of equivalent to large die of the month in terms of size. And they don't carry, it's the Amazing Paper Grace. They don't carry those anymore. There's not new ones coming out. So this is a really cool option. Like, look at that. Look at that. This is in my cart. I think this is absolutely beautiful. The little leaves kind of come in and out and you can build these really stunning cards. The trefoil, I'm probably saying that right, tile and panel card creator. And then this one I think is stunning as well. And there's lots of creative ways to use it. I loved the inspiration for this card. So those are your $5 deals. There are a couple of $7 deals that surprised me. I love this die. The minute I saw Jennifer McGuire use it, I was like, oh my gosh. And I paid way more than $7 for it. $7, you guys. Look at this, right? It creates this little pocket and you can pull it out. There aren't a ton of pieces. That comes together pretty quickly. This Say Cheese I have used before. It got the Crafter's Choice Award. This is massive. If you make this whole thing, it fits on a 5x7. And so I'll try to show you the cards I've made with this one. $7. And then the food truck is $7. Look at this guy. I love him so much. And they turn him into a shaker. This is using the Say Cheese die. And you can see I don't even have the top on the camera because it's huge. That's a 5x7 card, but the florals in here are beautiful. The camera is fun and pretty easy to put together. I have a video on this one. Okay, there's a few more $10 deals. This one, I bought this one not necessarily because I wanted the pop-up feature, but because I just loved the florals. So I haven't made the pop-up, but then I was looking at it again today and I was like, whoa, like you can put that on the inside of your card. So that's the pop-up garden. Then this is the lattice petals. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And you can create this little pocket thing in the back. So lattice petal fold over. This one, oh my gosh, you guys, I am in love. This one is in my cart, the pop-up 3D vignette Christmas tree. And so that stands up, right? So this has like a situation that creates a base for it. Typing class, I've used this one in a video before. I don't know that I still have that card. I think that was my apology card back in May. But again, a really massive, and the florals in here are excellent. This is the Kaleidoscope Floral Slimline. Where's this one? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And it's one of those where you know exactly where all the flowers are supposed to go. There's no guessing. You don't have to arrange anything. So 10 bucks. I just think this is so cute and funny. You can make this pop-up oven, or you can just put the oven on a card front, right? You've got all kinds of options here. Here it is, just on a card front. So the pop-up 3D vignette What's Bacon oven. And then the Thankful Tractor. You guys, this is in my cart. I have passed up on this a couple of times, mostly because my cart was already expensive. Crafter's Choice Award. There's corn in here. I live in Nebraska. I'm not a football fan, but I'm a huge Cornhusker volleyball fan. So I need to make some cards. Okay, a couple $15 deals. This one came out in May. I love this balloon embossing folder. It's a 3D folder. It has a really deep emboss. It's called Balloons and Banners. I've used it in at least one video, maybe two. Then a bunch of the card kits that have come out this year in 2023 are on sale for $15. These are my top picks. This is from January, and I just love the sort of plant theme of this, and the sentiments were excellent. This is my favorite one of the year. Something about the colors, and then that paper. Paper and the bees. It's so good. It's called Be Yourself. And then Happy Skies Ahead. I also really love this one. It's a color palette I might not have normally picked because I lean towards cooler colors, and this is fairly warm. But this made really excellent cards as well. I have tons of videos on the channel with cards from the different kits and layouts. Plus I use emergency sentiments for a lot of them. So there's inspiration there. Okay, this section is listed as $20 deals, even though a couple of these are $20.25. That's weird. I've never seen them do that. The Flyby Greetings, I will pop up the card. I love this. I love, love, love this, right? This is one that like I purchased. Spellbinders did not send this to me. And I cannot say enough about it. It's so cool. Okay, so this is that airplane small die of the month, and I turned it into a box card. I have a video for this. It's so cool, right? And you could make a masculine card out of this. I love it. Then this is the So Happy card kit. This is from last year. So this has the larger paper, the bigger paper pad, the stamp set, the dies. It's $20. I love this one. This is maybe my top pick. Again, one of the older kits. So you've got a die of Santa Claus and a tree. And there's a stamp set in here. I bought two of these. My kids and I are making holiday cards for their friends for Christmas. And it's so good. The Time Offline, 20 bucks. Again, an older one. But it's got sort of an outdoorsy theme. It's really good. You can make feminine cards, but you can also get some masculine cards out of this one. And that's always a challenge for me. So I dig that one. And then these outlined Christmas sentiments dies. I love. It's that same scripty font, but Christmas. Pixi Dust Designs is a relatively new company. They're about a year old, and I've been working with them since last March, I want to say. I am obsessed. Like, their dies are so stinking cute. Another small company where I think their prices are really affordable to begin with. And right now it's 20% off site-wide. Okay, so the code for that is Labor Day 20. But again, all of the coupon codes will be linked below because some of them have them straight on their websites and some of them don't. I will link to all of the mug dies, right? This is really kind of what attracted me to them to start with. They're so stinking cute. I've done a bunch of videos with them. And then I will have a link to just my favorites. Okay, so I love these woodland critters, and then the spring box card, and then camping day kind of coordinates with those a little bit. I'm going to go to tabletop and show you some card samples because I just cannot tell you enough how much I love the dies that Sandra makes. They're absolutely amazing. The penguin mug was what first attracted me to Pixie Dust Designs. So I made this little guy last year. I'm not sure where the ornament die was from. It's been a while, but any ornament die would work for this. And then the other pieces are just from that penguin mug. And so here, these are like little boxes. There's a mug add-on for that, and you can fit 4 or 5 Ghirardelli squares in there. This one I turned into a shaker, so that all those little shaker bits in his belly, and I have a video with that one, and I think that one and this one. So this one, I taught you how to make these little removable dress-up pieces. It's called the photo props. And so there's like all this extra stuff you can add on to your different mugs, and they're just the perfect size. There's also like a naughty and a nice that I think is really funny with some arrows. So I made that one. And then my second favorite is this gnome. Like, look at him. It's so good. And I have a video with both of these, so you can kind of see how I did that beard. It was not hard, right? And then this one, these two, you can like pull out this little piece. So there's a hidden message in there, this one too. And then this one is the reindeer mug. And actually there's a bunch of accessories that come with him that I did not include on the card, but I would check out like just the link for all the mug dies because I don't have them all. I have, I don't know, 5, 6. They're amazing. They're adorable and wonderful and easy to put together. Let's talk about cat scrappiness. So it's 15% off site-wide with the code LABOR2023. And 15% sounds like less than the deals you're getting at other stores. But cat scrappiness is generally less expensive than a lot of other stores. Like her exclusive dies are really well priced. There's great clearance deals. And I cannot say enough about this company. It's a small company. It's woman-owned. I've been working with Kat for maybe 2 months now, and I am blown away by how kind and generous she is, how quick the shipping is, how affordable the products are. So let's talk about some of my favorite options. Her lunar paste is $3.99. Everybody else, it's like $5.50 or $6. Look at all this lunar paste at $3.99, right? So if you've been thinking about lunar paste or you're trying to fill in some colors, I will leave a link to her lunar paste, and then you can get your 15% off on top of that. Then she has these slimline paper pads. These are on clearance, originally $19.99. They are now $7.99. I used this one in a kit. So let's take a look at this. I love, love, love the paper. It's thick, high quality, very slightly glossy, which I like. It feels fancy. And they are huge, right? That's 4 inches across. And so I can get 2 full card panels out of that. So it's 10 3/4 by 4 inches. So 2 card fronts. What a screaming deal. And then you can take your 15% off on top of that. So I will link to all of these slimline paper pads they're all on clearance, you guys. Grab these while you can. I will also leave a link to my very favorite Cat Scrappiness exclusive products, okay? I just did a box card with this Gobble Gobble stamp set. There are coordinating dies. It's so funny. You want to put the stuffing where? Go vegan. Don't pick me. Like, this is my favorite fall stamp set of all time. I cannot say enough. So there will be a link to like my favorite Cat Scrappiness exclusive products, and it will bring you to this. So you can kind of look at them and find them visually. Then these A2 reverse scallops, I love. They're great for making shakers because they're just slightly smaller. So this die set is only $14.99. That's what I can't get over. Like, another brand would have this priced at $22 or $23. So when you're getting your 15% off, you are still getting a screaming deal. This is the reverse scallop slimline version that is on clearance for $13. So again, you can stack your discount on that one. These stitched squares are $10. What? What? So there's a mix in the exclusive list of my favorites that aren't on sale and my favorites that are. Then the condensed alphabet, I have the uppercase, which is $30, the lowercase, and I have the numbers. But like an entire alphabet die set, and these are huge alphabet dies. Look at this. Look at that. Boo. 3 letters take up the bulk of the card for $30. They're so good, and they're really easy to put onto cards because they're they're all the same size. Like, I don't know, something about the way the size and the ratio of them makes it really easy to get them straight. So then I also love this ink swatches stamp set. I have this one, and this was, I didn't think I needed to swatch my inks. This has been game changing. So $5.99. These are some of my favorite cards I've made for Cat Scrappiness over the last month or so. This one takes the cake. These stinking turkeys, you guys. Let me see if I can get that to focus. They're so cute. I just love them. I will also link the box card for you. I use that and a couple other things. This Merry Christmas is so gorgeous, and it makes really, really quick and easy cards. So, and then like these unicorn sparkles, those are in that A2 reversed scallop frame that I showed you. This one, this shaker, I love that. This is going to be for my nephew. He's getting it on Sunday. Don't tell anybody. So this is like a balloon frame. I will link that as well. And then I forgot to tell you about this birthday set. It's huge. It's huge, huge, huge. This one I made with like this drop down piece, same birthday set. And then there's a pop-up cake on the inside. That was from a live stream I did with LV Handcrafted. They make great products, and the price point is really good to begin with. I will also leave a link to my favorites on clearance that are not Cat Scrappiness products. So I love this I Dance partly because she has both a glue bottle and a coffee cup and a flower, but really the glue bottle is where it's at for me. So that's $17.99. This Rain or Shine I love. That's $12.99. The Dancing Snowman, that came out last year, and he's so stinking cute for $12.99. Lawn Fawn's Giant Trick or Treat die for $10. Their Giant Get Well for $10. And then there's some Strathmore Bristol Smooth paper. I also want to mention that Cat ships quickly, but also she ships by weight. So sometimes I go shop a sale, but then my shipping's like $20 and it's not by weight. She does an excellent job of trying to get you the best shipping deal she can. So I know I'm gushing, but Cat is amazing. Cherry on Top has 20% off the regular price of everything with the code LDSAVE20. You cannot stack it on top of clearance. Their clearance section is still worth looking at, and I will link that for you. But what I want to show you is their Better Press stuff. Most places are still selling all of the Better Press items for full price. And when there is a sale, they exclude Better Press. But these are included in the sale. Like, I am shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. So I went through, if I was going to start from scratch, I have a Better Press, and I've been playing around with it. I have a video coming out in a week or two, and I'm going to be doing more with it. But look, this is all Better Press, and that discount still applied. I am absolutely shocked. So if I were going to start from scratch, I would get the Better Press system, right? So at 20% off, you're going to save $16 on that, which is pretty amazing. Then I would get this extra pack of ink. You don't need all the inks. You can use other inks with the Better Press, but these work the best. I know you're getting the black twice, but I still think that's your best second choice. Then I would get the cleaner that comes with it. I have used a variety of cleaners. This one works the best. Do I use it all the time? No, but when I feel like things are getting really mucky and ink from the last press is transferring to the next one, then I'm busting out this ink cleaner. Then there are like a couple really basic, I want to call them die sets, but they're like Better Press and die sets. Remember, you can foil with Better Press. This Always and Forever, the sentiment strips. I love a sentiment strip, and it presses them all at once and it cuts them all at once, which is fantastic. Then this one, I love the sort of mixed font, right? That blocky font and the scripty font together, and there's just really wonderful sentiments. This one was on back order for a long, long time. I waited a good 2 months for this one. Then they've got some really great Halloween stuff. I'm only going to show you a couple Halloween ones, and I might flip to my desktop to show you what I've done with some of these. But this is so stinking cute. Like, they're so easy to use. These are much simpler cards to make than a lot of what I normally do, and I've been enjoying that. So then there's the Spiderweb background press plate. I've been hot foiling with this one like crazy. And the Halloween Icons press plate and die set. This is massive. You can't tell on screen, but this is absolutely huge, and you can make tons of different cards with that. There are gorgeous Christmas things out, and there are more gorgeous Christmas things coming. So this Noel, festive Noel press plate is great. This chic Merry Christmas, that is so beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. Like, you guys, look at that. Okay. I will be, again, linking to like my top picks, but really for a cherry on top, I'm focusing on better press options. This Merry Christmas World press plate is, I just love all the different Merry Christmases and the different languages, and it's sort of playful, but then you get this crisp edge of the postage. I love that. Merry Christmas World press plate. And then the porcelain, okay, so the paper is not cheap for this, and you can better press on other paper, okay? And I do, and I will have videos coming out showing that, but this is the cheapest way to buy the Better Press branded paper, which I save for particular occasions. It has just come out in 8.5 by 11 inch sheets, okay? And it's $40 pretty much everywhere. So then you take your 20% off, and it's $32. So you're gonna get 100 card fronts for your $32. That's the best deal I found on this. I just bought some, doubling up some codes, and I still paid more than that. I will link to the clearance section, but I wanted to show you, you can narrow it down. Once you come in here, you can be like, you know what? I'm really interested in diamond painting. I wanna know what's on sale for diamond painting in the clearance section, right? Or I can narrow that down to die cutting. That's what I usually do. And they've got really great brands. This is a company that's been around for quite a while. They're very trustworthy. Their shipping is reasonable. You get free shipping. It's $69. Free shipping, you guys. You can get free shipping on all your Better Press stuff. Like this is a great company, and they run good sales. So here's just a quick look at the clearance section for dies. I just want to quickly show you some of what I've been doing with Better Press. So this one, I have been playing with like ink blending in the background, and then this is purple solar paste. I don't know if you can pick up the shine on that, but it's this sort of iridescent purplish shine, and then I Better Pressed over the top of it. It's like the whole card changes colors. So I love, love, love this one. And then here, this is just regular cardstock. You can kind of see it pressing through here. That's that spiderweb background, and I just used some metallic ink instead of using the Better Press ink, but you certainly could hot foil and get the same results. This one, look at the detail on that. Okay, I think I forgot to tell you about this plate. This is the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I hot foiled it, and then I hot foiled the reverse. And never in my life have I gotten a clean foil on the reverse foil like this. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But the Better Press plates are magic. And so I honestly haven't posted this only because there's so much shine. It's this like iridescent-y, faceted red foil. I can't get a good picture of it, but they show fine on camera. So anyway, I will link all of those in a cherry on top for you, since that's where you can get them on sale right now. Pretty Pink Posh is having a 20% off site-wide sale, and they do cute so well. They make great dies, they make great stencils. You do not need a code. It should apply automatically. So this is that mug that has all of the add-ons, and it's super stinking cute, right? So $19.50, but then you take 20% off. I love this one. It's this little mini note something. Here you go. And you can kind of see it fits about a Ghirardelli square. And I've seen a bunch of makers use this for like notes in their kids' lunchbox or something like that. I think it's darling. So during the holidays, if I'm giving out plates of cookies or something, I'll put a little note in there. This die, the Build a Gift, was one of the first Pretty Pink Posh dies I got, and I use it all the time for birthdays, for holidays. It's great. You know I love strip dies. I love what they did here, where there's like text on the strip die. So that's the Stitched Strips dies. This is like an apple basket, and it's so well done. And I love that it's just sort of stuffed full of things here. Obviously, Barbara does an amazing job. I love her as a card maker. So that's the fall basket dies. This is an add-on, the Halloween add-on for the mug. And there's lots of cute stuff in here, but I don't see any samples where someone has used that like bubbling goo that can come out of the mug. It's so amazing. So that's in my cart. This little mitten shaker, look how cute that is as like a tag. That's in my cart. This is my favorite style of box card, right? Something small where I don't feel like I have to make 10 million things to fill the box card. And it's got these lovely pieces to layer on like the front and in the back that I think are really super cute. So that's the scallop box card dies. Then this is new and I love it so much because I love scalloped everything. So all these pieces layer. So you can see like the Hey Pumpkin black layer is layered on the orange layer, but you can also use them individually. It's got some stitching. It's so smart. It's so smart. That's in my cart. These pumpkins, get out of town. Oh my gosh, it's the stitched pumpkin dies. There's the layered apple stencil. Again, you guys, there will be like a link to my favorites, a link to dies, a link to stencils, so you can shop or see like my visual list or a link straight to the shop for that category. They do stencils better than almost anybody. I feel like they're one of the reasons that so many people are doing layered stencils now. So the layered apples, because I am a teacher and I love teachers. I have an aunt obsessed with Argyle, and so you know I bought this immediately. Candy corn, you guys. I don't even eat this stuff. I think it's kind of gross, but I want to put it on all my cards. The birthday candles, Jennifer McGuire has used that one a bunch. These mugs are darling. You can dress them up for all kinds of holidays and occasions, and it's so cute. And then the holly is really great. This is one of my favorites. This was one of their first layering die sets I got from them, and just like the detail's amazing. And then you can see they used, I don't know, maybe glossy accents here, but you can just do a layer through the stencil with a paste to do that instead. It's really well designed. This one I love for the holidays. These ornaments, let me see if I can get you a bigger picture, right? Stunning. And then the presents, again, this is one I've seen Jennifer McGuire use, and then some snowflakes. So I will link to all of that for you, 20% off site-wide, no code needed. Altenew is having a huge ink sale. Remember last week they had some for like 15% off, and I was like, I think this will get better. It got better. Now this one is a bundle that's only 10% off, but that's because these are the fresh dye inks. This is their newer ink line. I have this set over here, and I can tell you this ink is superior to their crisp dye inks, the ones that have been out forever, because I think they stamp better. But I still love the crisp dye inks. So here's the thing. I only have the one set of the fresh dye inks because I'm waiting for them to go on better sale. Right? I don't know that I'm willing to spend this much for them. And the only way you're getting these for even 10% off is if you buy a giant bundle. Okay, so there's the Colorful Charisma Fresh Dye Ink bundle that's 10% off, and then this Ink Harmony bundle that is 10% off. All right, so those are options if you're like, you know what, I want to buy the better ink because I don't want to rebuy things later. Go for it. I think these stamp well, and they blend well, and they have some kind of magic in them so that even with layered stamping, I'm getting beautiful results. This is the crisp dye ink. Okay, here's what I'm saying. I think I was in Crop and Create, and they were talking about the crisp dye ink. I think they're phasing these out. The pads, they will continue to carry the re-inker. So if you buy these, you are not out of luck. Okay, they have a couple of bundles that are 40% off. And these are amazing. You can stamp with them. I just find that I like my Simon Says Stamp inks better for stamping. Their new inks for Altenew, I think, are close, but still not as good for stamping as Simon. But this is worth looking at. Okay, so this bundle is 40% off. It's the Forever Grateful. And then this bundle is also 40% off. It's the Quiet Reflections. But you can get individual groupings for 35% off. And honestly, I think that might be the way to go. So I will have a link to like your best deals for inks from Altenew, those big bundles. But then I'm also going to link to these collections that I have, the ones that I have and love so much. So this is Golden Sunset. This next one is Enchanted Garden, and I love these purples so much. Then we have the Tranquility And it's like this grayish blue. They're just moody like me, and I love them. The lapis lazuli then is my brighter blues, and I dig that. I can't remember what that one is called. Azurite. That one is stunning. Then there's a couple sets of gray. So this is the Gentleman's Gray. These are a little warm. Okay, I have those. And then the red Cosmos Crisp Dye inks. These are great because this one, you're getting kind of moody again, but you also get that bright pop of color. This is Pocket Full of Sunshine. I never knew I needed so many yellow inks, but I use them. And then the Cherry Blossoms, I love just as like a really great set of basic pinks. When you come in here, you can get the bundle. So that's the bundle is 35% off, or you can get individual ones at like 20% off. So if you're like, I like that, but I don't want the whole set, you just use the drop down to find them. The shades of purples and blues and like magenta-y pinks, that's my happy place. So I love this one. And then Seashore is really like getting into that teal. I love teal. And then the Rock Collection is a little bit of a cooler gray set. So I will link to my favorite in like color family, pack of 4 bundles, but then also those large bundles that are a really great deal. You can also kind of just browse through the sale. I'll leave a link to the sale in general, but you don't need a code. You can see the price kind of as it is on here, and that's pretty helpful. My favorite things is having 35% off site-wide. That's a pretty good sale for them. I want to point out this is sneaky. I don't tell people about this, but this is one of my favorite places to buy Easy Light. So most companies, when they're having a sale, exclude their Easy Lights. My Favorite Things doesn't. And so if you haven't used these before, they are super simple, and you just like stick it in your cart. It comes with the battery. You don't have to wire anything or use copper tape or any of that. You push the button and it lights up. It's amazing. So they have a 5-pack for $30 and they have a 3-pack for $22, and you can use your discount on that. I am telling you, this is my best kept secret. I love it. In my cart right now are these potted plants. Like, I can't get over it. I've been thinking about them for a couple of months. My husband loves plants and I kill them. So I want I want those, and I want to make a pop-up something with it. And then this is the Pop-Up Pals. These are stinking cute, right? And there's a stamp set and a die set. So I'm linking to the bundle. Again, there'll be a link to like my favorites here. And then I think I have a separate link for the Easy Lights. The code for this is 35 off, but you can find that on the homepage as well. I love this style of box card. This is really similar to the Pretty Pink Posh one. It's just a lot more expensive, but My Favorite Things runs incredible challenges. And if you like to do like their outside the box challenge or challenges like that, they want you to use their box die. And so I would wait for a sale like this one to buy it. So I would get that. And then I would also get the Grassy Hills Dynamics. I have a box die like that, so I don't have theirs, but believe me, I've thought about it because they run incredible challenges. There's a color challenge, a sketch challenge, a box card challenge, and lots of cool stuff. I'll try to remember to link to their challenges as well. Picket Fence Studios has 20% off site-wide, and there's free gifts kind of depending on how much you spend. The code is Labor Day 20. Again, all of the codes linked below. What I love most from Picket Fence Studios are the paper glazes, okay? So they have the regular paper glaze, but then the luxe is like a little bit shiny, and the velvet is this sort of matte something. These are awesome to work with. I work with Lunar Paste more than anything else. This is thicker than Lunar Paste, and so it creates a different kind of texture and dimension on your projects. So I will link to the paper glazes, and I will link to the sale as a whole, and I'll put the code in the description box below. ThermoWeb is having a Labor Day sale, so 10% off all regular priced items. The code is Labor Day 10. ThermoWeb creates a lot of your foil products. They also have a lot of adhesive products. And so a lot of things you probably already use are in here and they're on sale. Okay, so check that out. I will link that below. Scrapbook.com, we're talking about events now. They aren't running a sale. I keep an eye out. I will update if it changes. They might run a sale starting Saturday, but it's Friday right now. And as of right now, there's nothing. SBCFest is coming up, which is a whole lot of fun. So it's September 15th and 16th. I will link to this free virtual event. They have some really great teachers. And then I will also link to like the kits that are for the classes, because those are a rockin' deal, even if you aren't stacking another sale on top of it. If you're going to shop here, don't forget to add all of your freebies. There's a free Better Press plate with a purchase of $20 or more. If you don't Better Press, but you hot foil, add that to your cart with your freebies. Then the Cards for Kindness is the flash sale for this weekend. I love these dies, the Happy Birthday Celebrate. I have those. I've used them many times. But then I love this little bundle. I think it's really great for those of us who donate a lot of cards, really multi-purpose sentiments. Hero Arts has their stamp along coming up. I've done a few of these and they're awesome, right? So they aren't free, right? SBCFest is free, but at $45, like that's pretty affordable. They tell you you can do the event without the products, and that's mostly true, but they do tell you what products they have. So here's what I would do. You can get the whole bundle. It's like almost $200, you guys. But then you can also kind of look and see what else is in that bundle. You can pick and choose just particular items, or what I do is I go through my products that I already own and look for things that are similar. Okay, I go through, I make my little pile, and if I'm like, I don't have anything even close to, say, this polar bear set, right? And maybe they're going to do that technique in class, then I might buy just that set. It lets me know kind of where the holes are, or maybe I skip that card. This is a couple-day event. So I will link to this. Check it out. Get more information about this. I really, really love it. Again, awesome teachers here. You know many of these people. They're fantastic. So that will wrap it up for this video, but I will continue to update the description box as more sales get added. A lot of them are already out there, but there's a few I was expecting to see and haven't. So if you have questions, leave them in the comments below. Let me know if this was helpful. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.